Stop, okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, my name is Chibundefunai Jennifer Jackson. I'm a YouTuber based in Cologne, Germany. And if you're a returning subscriber, you are the best. So, on today's episode, you guys will see that I have a guest, and you guys already know who my guest is. But if you don't know, meet who?
Celestine Jackson.
Exactly. So, meet my husband, Mr. Celestine Jackson. And today we are going to be talking about long distance relationship. We have experience based on that. That's why we actually really want to talk about the long distance relationship. So we are going to give you guys 9 hacks about long distance, as in 9 hacks for successful long distance relationship. If you want your long distance relationship to be successful, these 9 hacks is for you. So our number 1 hack is
Make use of the technology, calling, talking to each other frequently, at least 2 times a day or 3 times, as case may be.
Yeah.
It's
So,
very, very important.
very, very important. Making use of technology. Right now, we have WhatsApp, we have Snapchat. People that still makes use of Snapchat. We even have Zoom. You can do video call with Zoom, WhatsApp, and video call, and a lot of apps. Make use of those apps. And it's not just about making use of the app. When you make use of those apps, some people might be making use of the app, but they don't have much thing to say. They don't have communication. If you don't have anything to say, or maybe speak about with your spouse, tell them about your day. Start sharing things, like talking about your day, how your day went, things you experienced. And by the time you talk about yours and him talk about his own, you see you have a lot of things to discuss about. And communication makes relationships strong, because by the time you guys start sharing one thing or the other, you understand, you people will get used to yourselves, like sharing things. So I feel communication should be number 1, making use of the technology. Yeah. So number 2 hack should be stay committed. Example, staying committed, I mean, there will be a difficult times, most times, where he might not be answering calls, or maybe he pissed you off. Like, I have a lot of this time with him when we are in a long distance relationship. He might not be picking my calls, and I might be calling, he's not picking, or maybe he might be calling, I'm not picking. So those kind of time they are called trying times. It will make you feel tired, or maybe make you feel maybe you are, it's not working, or so you have to put effort to make it work. You understand? You have to stay committed, put in effort to make it work. Don't think maybe he's not calling you, you feel like he's with someone or she's with someone. Make sure you have trust with that person, like you don't feel insecure about the particular person. And try to be forgiving. Like, in this kind of relationship, long distance relationship, there will be a lot of things that you need to forgive, because if not, the both of you would separate, or maybe will have issues. Like, you have to make sure you forgive each other, you understand? So that's for staying committed. Then number 3 is your relationship must have an end date. Like, it must have an end date. If someone tells you, please, I want to marry you, but you should please wait for me, let me go to Obodoyibo let me go to abroad and come back, or maybe and come back and marry you. You need to know when he's coming back. You need to know how long it will take. You will exactly know the end date, so you will not enter a relationship where you don't know where it will land, or maybe when the long distance relationship will end. You understand? So you need to know your end date. It's very, very important, because most of us will just be in a long distance relationship. You don't know when it will end. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, they are planning on on the end date of relationship. if you are in Africa and your boyfriend or fiance is in Europe, make sure to know the status of your fiance, because sometimes if you don't have legal documents, that relationship, we don't know the end of that relationship, because he has no possibility of coming home at any time. Like before I was in this long time relationship, I come home every 6 months. It's a part of the sacrifice I was paying. Sometimes I come home unexpectedly without letting her know, just surprisingly. So these are one of the key a woman should find out about the man. Some men can tell lies. You will be hoping on them, believing that they will come in 2 years, in 3 years. That journey may take them 12 years.
Exactly.
So it's very, very important to know
the end
date of the relationship.
Of
First,
the
to know,
relationship.
to know first if the person have documents. If you don't have documents, believe me, it may not, the next 10 years, you may not see him.
Then a situation whereby it's not, the person is not based abroad, maybe he's going for school, and maybe on a long run he decided not to come back to Nigeria again. Maybe his normal plans with you was go to school and come back to Nigeria, and maybe he will come here and he will feel like, oh, I'm not coming back again. No, this over there, now we are going to stay ahead, that kind of thing. So you need to find out. You people need to plan together to know how the long distance relationship how it will end, like whether it will end or not. Just find out the end date. Then the next hack, let me say number 4 hack, is make sure you guys do things together. Like when we are in a long distance relationship, we used to plan that maybe every weekend we will talk at least like 3 hours or more than. We talk more than 3 hours. Then every weekend we make sure we talk, even if we do not talk like often, weekly days, weekends we talk like 3 hours. We make sure we have enough time for ourselves to talk about things. Then for people that still, you can still make a Zoom date. You can make a date with your partner through Zoom. Or maybe you decide, okay, let's watch this movie. You will mention the name of the movie you want to watch. Maybe he will be watching it there, and you will be watching it here. Then later, you discuss about the movie. Just make spicing up things, you understand? Let it not be all boring. So try and do stuffs together. Then the number 5 hack. I think we have talked about this insecurity and having confidence with who you are dating. And as in this particular point, it's very, very, very important, because it will push you guys a lot. Like when you don't have trust with the person you are dating, your mind will be telling you a lot of things. You won't be believing what he or she tells you. Like in our cases, we trust ourselves because we do things as in he allow me be myself, I allow him be himself, and we haven't had any issue concerning trust issues or maybe insecurity. We trust ourselves, we have confidence in ourselves. So this particular hack is very, very important. If you are with someone you cannot trust, I don't think the relationship will work, because every time you'll be thinking maybe he's lying to you, or if he tell you this, you think that it wasn't the way he said it. So make sure you have trust, have confidence in the person, and don't have any atom of insecurity. Then number 6 hack, you have clear rules and boundaries. As in, what we mean by that, those clear rules and boundaries is maybe you'll be like the rules, for example, we'll be talking maybe twice, like he said, we're talking twice or a day, every day. Make sure you talk like once or twice, how the case may be. Make sure you talk once or twice a day. Like in our case, we talk more than 100 we talk more than 100 times a day, because you just feel like talking to the person. You just feel like if anything happening in your life, you feel like sharing with the person. You talk to the person, you tell the person anything that at least is bothering you or maybe you want to do. So with that, you see, you still be together. You won't be feeling the distance that much because you share a lot with each other. Then as for the boundaries, he always tell me, Abi, he always told me he always tell me that Abi, he always told me that do what you wouldn't want. How do you normally say it? Help me.
Yeah, I think in this point there are some men who, when a woman feel controlled, that's where the problem is.
Yeah.
For my case, I told her to do what you know. If someone do to you, you will not be angry.
Yeah, that's what
she do what she likes as long as that makes her happy. I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
You understand? Sometimes some things will hang on your pride as a man. But it's not all about being proud here. It's just sometimes you overlook things.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is for some men who are in Jericho, controlling somebody in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
I think that's where people are having issue and misunderstanding. The distance is far. You just take things the way they are. Keep on communicating with the person. Herself, I think she want to use phone to finish me every blessed day, every minute. Even said the thing is like a coronavirus. Every time call. That was what kept that relationship going up to date.
Exactly.
So some men, not every time you want to be a man, they want to be a man. That thing spoiled a lot of things. Sometimes let go, let her live her free life there. As long as you are not together there with her, you are here. The distance is far. You can't do nothing. Just push her, encourage her, put trust, and forget about certain things so that you will not have heart attack. Do you understand me? You will not have that. It's an experience.
Yeah.
Because I'm someone who just do your things, but make sure you do the right thing so that someone will do right thing to you.
Exactly.
So that's just the boundaries of all these things. She go for a holiday with her friends. I don't care. She went there, just do the right thing. That's all. Yeah. And from there, where she goes, she call me video, we do that, we talk a lot of things.
Yeah.
Secondly, we don't hide nothing.
Exactly.
The transparency was too much. We speak about everything.
Yeah.
Everything. What she know before she came to Europe, she know it from Nigeria.
Exactly. Because
I let her know the system. So that's why some people you see that things are going wrong because they lied.
Yeah.
They lied a lot. Just when you know this thing is going somewhere, begin to be open up.
Yeah.
So that the person will know where she's, going with you. So it's very, very important. So I think that's what I can say for this
hack.
Yeah.
So the next hack is plan holidays. Like exactly what he said. He used to come back, like we planned that every season. It's not like I planned though. He did it for me.
He didn't plan anything.
He did it for me. Like he normally comes back every six months. Like he comes back twice in a year, you understand? So coming back will make the relationship to be as in sweet, because when you know he's coming back, you prepare food, do a lot of things, and when he comes back, people will do a lot of things. You have memories together before he goes back, or maybe you are still where you are, you understand? So plan holidays, and even if the holiday did not work out, don't be mad or maybe try to make the other partner feel bad because he or she didn't come, because sometimes it might be money and some other time it might be work, it might be a lot of things. So whether the holiday works or not, still be happy with your partner, but at least it will be a little bit nice if you plan those holiday. Then the 8th hack, be supportive. I'm sure he have already mentioned it here. So you need to be supportive. You need to encourage your partner with his work, whatever he's doing. Encourage him, talk to him, pray for him. Then whatever, even like with him, anything I'm doing, he encouraged me. Even those periods I wanted to go for audition, he supports me, encouraged me. I went for so many auditions. Some guys will be like, what are you going there to? A lot of things. So I went for all those auditions, and even when I want to make my own movie, he supported me. Like he was in for me in everything. And I feel like that's really nice. You understand? Being supportive of your partner, praying for each other. That's very important. So you pray for each other. And the last hack, but not the least,
for the men, who want to marry already married women. I think this is one thing that is very, very important. If you cannot support a woman you are with to make her what you want her to be for you, you have a problem there.
Yeah.
It's not all about money. Encouragement. You know, money is important in that supporting to make her, you know, go to the next level. She have gone to several auditions, as she have said earlier. I encourage her, go. Follow other people to achieve your goal. While I'm here, achieving my own goal. So that is the supporting she is talking about. Not to marry already made. I want to marry a big woman. I want to marry someone that have big hips. It's not all about big hips.
Yeah.
It's all about someone you can build, you know, that you are in the same, you know, the same, operating in the same frequency.
Yeah.
You know, it's very, very important. So we should overlook some certain things on social media. Don't let social media to live your life for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you understand me? Your happiness is very important. So do the right thing you should do. Not too much controlling a woman you are not close to at the time.
Yeah.
Supporting her is not all about you must give money, you must give that. Surprising her, you know, in different ways. Supporting, go. I'm going for an audition, I'm going for something. Go. You will come out with success.
Yeah.
So that is how we build, you know, people build relationship that last forever, you know.
So the last but not the least hack is focus on the positive part of the long distance relationship. If you're in a long distance relationship, stop looking at the negative part. Will this thing work? Are you sure it will? Am I not wasting my time? Leave all those ones behind. Think about what if this thing works. How we'll be together, all these things we have been talking about in a long distance, we'll be living it together. Think about all those experiences, like how you guys will be doing things together, all those things people used to imagine when you are in a long distance relationship, when you are actually doing it together. So when you are thinking about all these positive side, it will make you happy, it will make you want to stay longer. No, not really longer. It will make you want to stay in the relationship, you understand, to see the end point. Because if you are thinking about the negative part, you might flop and you will not end up seeing the end point, which is actually very, very sweet. Anything?
Yeah, for the ladies who who is having a relationship and listening to some people out there who their relationship has failed, and you want to follow that medium, you will also fail.
Exactly.
Follow your heart. Respect the man. Show the man that you are interested in his life.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's not all about sex. A man can get it anywhere, you know, but it is the respect, the acknowledgement you are giving to the man that made him to move to the next stage of that relationship.
Yeah.
Do not be materialistic. You know, all those things will come.
Exactly.
When you work and build your home, build your relationship to the best you want it to be, believe me, you will live to enjoy it.
So this is the end of this video. I'm so happy you guys are with us till this point. And I did mention before, our we were in 3 years long distance relationship. Then we got married. Okay, we are married for a year plus now. So 3 years plus a year plus, that's 4 years plus. So we are in 4 years plus journey. So
with battle, with battle.
It's not. Anyway, there is battle everywhere. So it's the way you handle yours that will make you to enjoy it. So I'm so happy. Thank you guys. If you really enjoy all this our hack, give us a thumbs up and like, subscribe to our channel and share. If you have anybody that needs to hear all these things, it's not easy to get this kind of advice from him and from me. So if you have anyone that needs to hear this, you share the video to them. And this will be the end of the video. Love you guys. Bye.